Muletrain!
It is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Monday, December the 5th, 2016. Brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Polly Oliver, a longtime resident of Muleshoe, died at the age of 76 on Friday. In lieu of a traditional funeral service for Polly, family and friends are invited together in celebration of her life on Tuesday evening, 5 until 8, at her home here in Muleshoe area at 1770 County Road 1038. She was born on October the 20th, 1940, Polly Jo Briscoe, the second child of Ruth and Kenneth Briscoe of Muleshoe. She was pudgy with ringlets and deemed the cute one. Growing up with close bond to her 1 year older sister, Sandy Turner of Muleshoe, as well as a whole herd of cousins, all close in age. Boy, the tales they can tell. When the girls were 16 and 17, a surprise baby brother, Joe Dan, joined the family. Finally, she had a baby to play with and dearly love. Polly graduated from Muleshoe High School in 1959. 2 years later, she married her high school sweetheart, Darrell Oliver. They adopted their son, Kent, in July of 1973. Polly loved children, and motherhood was her true calling, as there was never a task, project, or involvement opportunity missed, all performed out of pure love and devotion. She gave the most love always. Polly and Darrell divorced in the late 1980s, remaining close friends and sharing in family events together to this day. Her family may be small and unconventional, but can't be more caring for one another. Hard-headed, determined, and a lifelong tomboy, but at the same time a girly girl. There are few things Polly Oliver wouldn't tackle. She excelled in everything she did, from quilting and cooking to home improvement, rarely without polished nails, perfect hair, and makeup. In 2001, she completed a 5-year-long restoration of her early 1910s farm home. A lifelong dream, and it is beautiful. And that is where her family and friends will gather on Tuesday evening, 5 to 8, at Polly's home to remember her. Polly loved a simple life of books, canned Coke with a straw, licorice, the Texas Longhorns, any sport, Spurs basketball, boots and jeans, the Olympics, rodeos, reality TV, coffee with the girls, of course, Christmas, prowling through junk stores, and always rooting for the underdog. Polly Briscoe Oliver is survived by her son Kent of San Antonio, her mother Ruth Briscoe, her sister Sandy Turner, and a brother Joe Dan Briscoe, all of Muleshoe. Please remember all of the family of Polly Oliver in your prayers, who died Friday at the age of 76. Neil Edward Caswell, 84, died peacefully on Thursday at his home in South Bailey County. The family will have a private gathering to celebrate his life at a later date. He was born on May 27, 1932, in Hollis, Oklahoma, to Charlie Douglas and Bessie Mae Walls Caswell. He married his wife Norma in Hollis on September the 28th, 1951. Mr. Caswell was a farmer and rancher most of his life. He was a member of the First Baptist Church and preceded in death by his parents, 8 brothers, Virgil, Herbert, Charlie, Clarence, Otis, Earl, Wendell, and Norman, and 3 sisters, Gracie, Ruby, and Vera. He is survived by his wife, Norma, of the home here in Bailey County. Also his son, Pete, and his wife, Belinda, of Muleshoe. 2 daughters, Sharon Spradley of Anton, and Jenny Shannon and her husband, Rusty of Andrews. His sister, Avenel Parrish, and his brother, Olin Caswell, and his wife, Doyce, all of Brownfield. There are also 7 grandchildren. They are Lori Stetler and her husband, Mark, Justin Spradley and his wife, Crystal, Dylan Spradley and his wife, Ashley, and Kayla Shannon, all of Lubbock. Shad Shannon of Abilene, Samantha Hoover and her husband Nathan of Lubbock, and Jake Caswell and his wife Rebecca of Muleshoe. There are also 7 great-grandchildren, Bailey and Brinley Stetler, Sage and Briar and Hartley Spradley, Savannah Hoover, and Chase Caswell. The family asked that in lieu of flowers, that memorials be sent to Disabilities Resource Incorporated, 3602 Clark Street in Abilene. That's zip 79601. And you can send online condolences to the Caswell family at www.ellisfuneralhomes.com. Please remember all of Neil Caswell's family in your prayers, and repeating he was 84 when he died on Thursday at his home here in South Bailey County. The family will have a private gathering to celebrate his life at a later date. Doris Gatlin Moore, 85, of Lantana, Texas, died peacefully on November the 21st after a year-long battle with cancer. She formerly lived here in Muleshoe. Doris Moore was born April the 13th, 1931 in Freona to the late Ernest and Nellie Parr Gatlin. She spent her youth here in Muleshoe and graduated from Muleshoe High School in 1948. She was named freshman favorite and crowned Halloween Queen her senior year at Muleshoe High School. She married James Moore on July the 2nd, 1949, and he preceded her in death in 1990. Doris Moore worked various jobs, which in later years included traveling the country alongside her husband as one of the first husband and wife trucking teams employed by Jack B. Kelly Trucking Company out of Amarillo. One of her favorite pastimes was going to garage sales and finding treasures at bargain prices. Doris was an avid dog lover and often said that she loved dogs more than people. She is survived by her sons and daughter, and also by 14 or a number of grandchildren and 14 great-grandchildren, even one great-great-grandson. Her sister, Ernestine Vernon, and her husband, LaWayne, and her sister-in-law, Nell Stinson, and her husband, Bob, and numerous other family members, and a special high school friend, Juanita Hoover Winters. A private graveside service was held in Pflugerville Cemetery. The family requests that in lieu of flowers, memorials be sent to the American Cancer Society or any animal rescue shelter or your favorite charity. Please remember Doris Gatlin Moore, 85, of Lantana, Texas, family, all in your prayers. She died peacefully after a year-long battle with cancer on November the 21st, and she was a graduate of Muleshoe High School of 1948. On Sunday, the high in Muleshoe was 51, the low was 19. At 7:45 this Monday morning, it was 21 degrees here in Muleshoe officially. And over the weekend, we received 21 100ths of an inch of rain. However, we had no snow that had been predicted. And now, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity. But first, a message from our sponsor.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 Area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company, 5 Area. Plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 Area, 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 Area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Well, looking at our forecast for this week, more nice weather on the way today. On Monday, sunny conditions, high near 64 degrees. West winds a little bit breezy, 15 to 20 miles per hour. Partly cloudy tonight, low around 29 degrees Monday night for Muleshoe. West wind around 15 miles per hour, becoming north after midnight. Scattered sprinkles possible Tuesday afternoon time. Partly sunny, high near 44 degrees, so much cooler. Tomorrow on Tuesday, northeast winds between 10 and 20 miles per hour, becoming southeast in the afternoon hours. Scattered sprinkles before midnight Tuesday night. Patchy fog after 4 a.m. Otherwise, partly cloudy during the night time on Tuesday. Low around 27 degrees. Southeast winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Then patchy fog before 8 a.m. Wednesday morning. Otherwise, mostly sunny during the day. High around 44 degrees. Breezy conditions with the west-southwest wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, becoming north 20 to 25 miles per hour in the afternoon hours. Partly cloudy Wednesday night. Low around 10. Blustery conditions as an Arctic cold front will move through the area. Northeast winds between 20 and 25 miles per hour, decreasing after midnight. Then Thursday, sunny, high only around 33 degrees, so we'll barely get out of the freezing mark if that forecast holds for Thursday here in Muleshoe. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming southeast in the afternoon hours. So get ready. That's going to be an extremely cold day on Thursday. High only around 33 degrees. Mostly clear Thursday night, low around 13. Southeast winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour, becoming south-southwest after midnight. Sunny on Friday, high only around 45. South-southwest winds between 10 and 20 miles per hour, mostly clear Friday night, low around 29, then snapping back up into the 60s for the weekend. Saturday, sunny, high near 60 degrees, mostly clear Saturday night, low around 31. 5-area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
At the 17th annual concert to benefit Muleshoe Meals on Wheels Friday night at the Trinity Christian Church for Meals on Wheels here in Muleshoe, $5,682.81 was raised. That means in the 17 years that the members of the Trinity Christian Center Church has held this benefit for Muleshoe Meals on Wheels, they have raised over $80,000. We congratulate them. The concert is online and on the air here on Channel 6, and we know you will enjoy seeing it if you did not get to attend the concert Friday evening. But even if you did, you will enjoy seeing it once again and sharing it with your friends and family. $5,682.81 raised for Muleshoe Meals on Wheels through the concert at the Trinity Christian Center Church Friday evening here in Muleshoe. Well, Wall beat Brock 28-17 on last weekend, and now Wall will play Mineola this week, and Yoakum will play Malakoff in the state semifinals in Class 3A Division 1. Good luck to all of the teams, and congratulations on Wall beating Brock 28-17. Of course, Brock was the defending state champion. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment. Please stay tuned.
Libby Leal and Angelica Toscano want you to join them at Leal's Mexican Food Restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. Come and eat anything from quesadillas to grilled cheese and the best hamburgers in town, open every day of the week. I especially like the bean and cheese burritos. I have traveled throughout Texas, New Mexico, and Colorado and never eaten at a better Mexican food restaurant than the original Leal's. This is Julia Reynolds, and I know that the original Leal's is the best.
This edition of the Muletrain News is being brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant, along with the First Bank, where First Bank is proud to announce First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. Transfer funds easily between accounts, make loan payments, view current and previous statement activity, pay bills online with Bill Pay, banking anytime with 24/7 access. Call or come by for more information. The First Bank here in Muleshoe, 202 South 1st Street, 806-272-4515. The First Bank is proud to announce First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank is member FDIC.
Hannah's Wish Incorporated is a nonprofit organization created here in Muleshoe to help serve children in need in Bailey County. They collect monetary donations that are then used to purchase items for children such as clothing, shoes, coats, etc., specific to each child's needs. There are many low-income families in Bailey County with children who struggle to have the things so many of us take for granted. The lack of proper clothing or shoes affects each child and their performance in school. Please consider a monetary donation to Hannah's Wish Incorporated to help keep sharing Hannah's wish with others, helping children feel more confidence and more secure. Now, one way you can do this is all this week, students at Mary DeShazo Elementary School are collecting not only monetary contributions, but also clothing for Hannah's Wish Incorporated. Hannah was a student at Mary DeShazo Elementary School when she died last April. You can find out more information or even donate on Hannah's Wish website at www.hannah's and no apostrophe wishincorporate.com. Hannah Simmons was the daughter of Scott and Misty Simmons and the granddaughter of Mike and Jean Richardson, all of Muleshoe. And she attended school here in Muleshoe from the first grade on. She died April the 14th of 2015, just months before her 11th birthday, due to complications following the removal of a brain tumor. While battling the tumor and its devastating effects, she never lost her ability to influence those around her and capture the hearts of everyone she came into contact with. Anyone who ever heard her beautiful little voice will never forget her beautiful smile and that little voice. Hannah truly believed she could change the world by being kind and being a friend and making others feel better about themselves. Hannah's wish was born out of her family's desire to continue her work and making others feel better. And all this week, the students at Mary DeShazo Elementary School through this Friday will be collecting clothes and money for Hannah's Wish Incorporated. Also at Mary DeShazo Elementary School, all of the participants of University Interscholastic League will attend a Ladies Raiders Education Day game at the United Spirit Arena in Lubbock. They will leave at 8:30 on Wednesday morning and will return at the end of the day. Then also at Mary DeShazo Elementary School on Tuesday, December the 13th, there will be a meeting of Muleville. And on December the 20th, which is a Tuesday, the third grade program will be held at 1:30. And then the fifth grade will perform at halftime that night of the varsity Lady Mules basketball game. They will practice that morning. And then on the 21st, the Muleshoe schools will dismiss early for the Christmas, New Year holidays. And also, Christmas parties will be held at the elementary school on Wednesday, December the 21st. Over at Dillman Elementary School, all this week, they are having a book fair, and that will culminate in the Read With Me program at Dillman. That is the pre-K through the second graders. Now, pre-K gingerbread house decorating with parents will be held Friday morning at 9:15 at Dillman Elementary School. Over at Muleshoe High School on Monday, they are having a Star English 1 retakes, and then all during the week. On Tuesday will be the Star, Algebra 1, and U.S. History retakes. On Wednesday, it will be the English 2 retakes for Star. And on Thursday, biology retakes for Star testing. And then there will be makeups on Friday of this week at Muleshoe High School. On Monday night at 7:30, the freshmen will play Friona. The boys will play at Friona, and the girls' freshman team will play here in Muleshoe. Then on Tuesday at 5 o'clock, there will be a JV game, and that will be for the boys and girls both at Denver City. And then at 6:30, the varsity girls will play Denver City there. And at 8 o'clock, the Mules will play the Mustangs at Denver City. That's all on the basketball court. It's time for Project Christmas Card. What we ask you to do is figure up how much you spend on purchasing your Christmas cards. Then add the cost of stamps, and don't forget your time is very valuable. Send that amount to Project Christmas Card at the Parkview Nursing Care Center here in Muleshoe, 1100 West Avenue J. 79347 is Muleshoe's zip code. Or you can just simply take it to either of our local banks, First Bank or Muleshoe State Bank. Or you can hand it to Joy Stansel at the Parkview. Deadline for getting your contributions in to Project Christmas Card is December the 14th. Just before Christmas, a giant Christmas card will be printed in the local paper wishing your family and friends a very Merry Christmas. The money will be used to make it more like home for all of the residents at the Parkview Nursing Care Center. On Tuesday, at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center, they will serve beef stroganoff with noodles, whole wheat rolls, mixed vegetables, winter fruit cup, and also there will be your choice of drink. Starting at 11:30 to 1 every weekday, they serve a nutritious meal for all senior citizens at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center on Main Street in Muleshoe. Wednesday's menu will be chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, country gravy, stewed okra, seasoned corn, and pumpkin squares, and your choice of drink. Thursday, chicken teriyaki with rice, stir-fried vegetables, green peas, sweet potato pie, and wheat bread. Then on Friday, it will be fish or chicken strips with beans, green peas, tossed vegetable salad with low-cal French dressing, whole wheat rolls, and tropical fruit mix, and always your choice of drink. On Wednesday at noon, they will have a guest speaker, Christy Lee, who is the new nurse practitioner at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment. Please stay tuned.
The California Pizzeria and Salad Bar is now open in Muleshoe next door to Dollar General on West American Boulevard. Dine in or you can carry out by calling 806-559-8316. Jesus, Ophelia, and Nora prepare light and fluffy, freshly made pizza dough daily, along with a make-your-own salad bar that comes free with every pizza. California Pizzeria is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. till 8 p.m., and now open on Sundays as well from 3 until 8. Order a supreme pizza that comes with 8 toppings, or make your own pizza choosing from pepperoni, beef, sausage, black olives, mushrooms, onions, jalapenos, ham, bell pepper, pineapple, or tomatoes. Choose up to 4 toppings for a medium pizza, now only $7.50, or a large for $8.50. Supreme pizza, $10 for a medium, or $12 for a large. You can't beat those prices anywhere in the area. Light and fluffy crusts along with fresh toppings and a tasty sauce make California Pizzeria your next stop when the whole family is hungry. The best pizza in town is California Pizzeria and Salad Bar on West American Boulevard next door to Dollar General. Dine in with Jesus, Ophelia, and Nora, or you can call for carryout 806-559-8316. They're open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. till 8 p.m., and Sunday, 3 until 8 p.m., right here in Muleshoe.
At the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, located at 708 South 1st Street here in Muleshoe, they have a new nurse practitioner, Christy Lee. And Christy Lee can take your appointments by calling the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, which is located, by the way, inside of the hospital. The telephone number to call for an appointment is 806-272-7544 to make an appointment with the new nurse practitioner at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Christy Lee. Also, all senior citizens are urged to go on Wednesday at noon to eat lunch at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center and hear Christy Lee present a program. Dr. Susan Davis' office is also located at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, and you can call that same number, 806-272-7544, at the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe to make an appointment with Dr. Davis, and also Christy Lee at the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, located inside of the Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street, right here in Muleshoe. Here in Muleshoe at the Maple Co-op Gym, they need to hire a cotton module truck driver. No experience is necessary, but you do need at least a Class B license with a clean driving record. Call 806-543-8927 to get this job. They need to hire here in Muleshoe at the Maple Co-op Gym a cotton module truck driver. No experience is necessary, but you do need at least a Class B license and a clean driving record also. Call 806-543-8927 to apply for this cotton module truck driver's position in Muleshoe at the Maple Co-op Gym. There is going to be a Christmas worship music program at the First Baptist Church. On December the 11th, it will be the children's choir, and then Curtis Shelburne will sing during the gift wrapping at December the 14th, and that will be in the First Baptist Church Fellowship Hall. On December the 18th at First Baptist Church, they will have a worship choir cantata, One Small Child. And on Christmas Day, December the 25th, they will sing carols and Christmas songs. There will be a children's Christmas party and workshop at the First Baptist Church for children on Saturday, December the 17th, and the cost will be $10 per child. Also, at First Baptist Church, there will be a Christmas memorial service in Fellowship Hall on Christmas morning at 10:15. If you would like to participate in this service, please call the First Baptist Church office at 806-272-4224. They want to make sure that they know everyone who is coming to the First Baptist Church Christmas Day Memorial Service at 10:15 in the Fellowship Hall of the church. Don't forget, the Shop the Shoe of the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture program is still going on. Be sure and keep your receipt when you shop in these Muleshoe merchants participating stores: Frying Cox, Mohawk Auto Parts, Tattered Tumbleweed, K&K Pharmacy, Buy Wise, Lasting Impressions, Granddaddy's, Steve's Hat Shop, Stone Grace Boutique, Antiques and Fine Things. And on the night of Saturday, December the 17th, there will be a big drawing out at the Muleshoe Heritage Foundation after the Christmas lighted parade in downtown Muleshoe. That's Saturday, December the 17th. Take your receipts now from these participating merchants to the Chamber of Commerce office and get your punches and then put them in the drawing. The Fellowship of Alcoholics Anonymous meets every Tuesday and Friday night at 7 at the First United Methodist Church of Muleshoe at 507 West 2nd. AA is a fellowship of both men and women who share their hope, strength, and experiences to stay sober one day at a time. Please remember on your prayer list all of the community of our Ann. You will recall after the football game last weekend, they had a terrible wreck and it killed one of the sponsors of the cheerleaders. And the bus that was hit was the cheerleading bus from our Ann. Remember, the students, the staff, the faculty, and all of the citizens of the town of our Ann. Also remember in your prayers Judy Kaufman. She came home from the hospital in Lubbock last Friday, and she has gone back to have a checkup with her surgeon. She had cancer surgery on last Tuesday at Covenant Medical Center in Lubbock. And please continue to remember Judy Kaufman, the wife of Brother Jeff Kaufman, pastor at the Calvary Baptist Church of Muleshoe, in your prayers, and all of her family. Also remember James Brown as he recuperates from his surgery. And also remember Alan Huggins, the brother of Bernie Martz of Muleshoe. Joby Garth, a former resident of Muleshoe, Maureen and Robert Hooten, Louis Wayne and Wanda Schaefer, Mary Nell Bleeker, Barbara Blackman. Remember the families of R.L. Scott, Jeannie Kirby, Bovina, the mother of Paula Benton of Muleshoe, Lois Washington. Remember Mark Allen, Betty Noble. By the way, I didn't mention Maureen Hooten is at home. Jinx and Rowena Myers, Gladys Black, Larry Thornton, Cody Johnson, a Muleshoe High School teacher, and his wife and children are always in our prayers.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well. Find it free of charge on demand anytime you want to listen to it on our website, muleshoetv.com. Just click on the Muletrain news link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. Go to college, learn some Spanish. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 77 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. They're owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online, bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope that you enjoyed the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
George Covington lives in Alpine.
I love the people and the places. I moved here from Manhattan after 20 years in Washington, D.C., and I haven't missed either place for a minute.
He was born in Texarkana.
And for years, I used to beg my mother to admit I had been stolen by gypsies and left in East Texas. So I left as soon as I could find out where the bus station was and went down to UT Austin. And I remember getting off the bus. My belongings, I think, were one pair of jeans, some knee-length walking shorts, some floppies, maybe a tennis shoe or two. And I walked from the bus station in Austin to the University of Texas, and I vowed never to leave the campus again. I moved to an old house in which my apartment was just a one big room that had formerly been a porch, and I shared a kitchen with these two young guys from San Antonio who lived on the other side of the kitchen. One of them came to me and said, "I'm going to teach you the dirtiest words in the Spanish language." So he taught me the words, and I practiced, and I practiced, and I practiced. And this was in probably October, November of 1964. And so I walked into this guy's room where he was studying one night, and I yelled at the top of my lungs these absolutely dirty words in Spanish, "Feliz Navidad!" And his mouth dropped open, and his eyes got big. And I said, boy, those got to be dirty words for him to really react like that. And then a couple of weeks later, on the local radio station, I was listening to a Christmas ad for a local department store. And they were singing Feliz Navidad. And I'm going, how could they do that on the radio? And that's when some bilingual friends of mine pointed out, he told you Merry Christmas. So I told that story years later to Jose Feliciano, who wrote Feliz Navidad, the song, and he's, I think, still laughing about it.
George writes a newspaper column and follows the advice of Mark Twain.
Get the facts straight, then distort them at your leisure.
George Covington of Alpine. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with The Sound of Texas.